All right, guys, we got a brand new SGC sub. Let's open up these boxes and see how we did. So I already got a little bit of a sneak peek through the cards and did pretty well. We'll see that. So I think there was one card that wasn't graded, unfortunately. Something I definitely wanted to get slabbed up. And you guys can see that right over there. But overall, happy with the results. This is number 2. And number 3. So 55 total cards, my knowledge. Got that right there as well. Sweet. All right, so 3 stacks. We have all these upside down as well. Take off some of these rubber bands. We'll get right through it. So those are off. That one. And those are off. We got this nice one. Tons of rubber bands on it. We'll go through that. I guess we'll show you guys these ones because they showed up first. So 1934 Donald Bradman. This got a nice looking 6. Pretty common card, but good grade for the age. 1935. This one got a 7. And my T206 John McGraw got a 4. That's a phenomenal one. That one. Nice raw purchase. Thought it looked really good. And we have these over here. So from the stack, some 1927 E210s. You just don't see these that often. He doesn't have a ton of cards, so we got a 1 on that, which was expected. We got a 52 Dobie in a 4 little OC top to bottom, which kind of killed the grade on it. We got a 1930 Donald Bradman. This one got a 5. Really sharp colors on this one. You guys can see the back over here as well. Got the Zonka. This got a 6. Was really hoping it got a 7, but did get the 6, unfortunately. You guys can see pretty clean overall back. This was a card I definitely took a risk on. If you get a 7 on it, it's worth well more than a 6. I thought it had a chance at a 6 or 7, and did the same on this one over here too. So some better rookies from 1969. So I ended up taking a little bit of a loss / a break even on that deal, but it happens. You got to take risk. And then we got the Ben Hogan. That got also a 4. So that's good with that one. That is also his rookie card to my knowledge. I think he does have an exhibit that's a little bit earlier. But I believe this is his first like smaller size card. Could be wrong though. All right, so the card that wasn't graded, unfortunately, Statue of Liberty. Do not grade, and you guys can see it. The back is skinned off of it, so kind of sucks. This card's from 1887, and that is my pretty much only I wouldn't say only disappointment. You'll see there's another card I wish got a better grade, ended up getting an A, but we'll see that a little bit later. And it happens, especially when you buy cards from the 1800s. But yeah, I knew this one was skinned. Thought I was gonna get the A grade. Okay, so first, we got the Mark Twain. This got the 1.5, and the reason why I got 1.5 is the writing on the back. A lot of these have writing on them, what I've noticed, a lot of scribbles, but the front picture is pretty good. Something I'll upgrade over time, but I really wanted this card. I love the imagery on these. And you guys are going to see another author, well, I should say, wrote a lot of poems a little bit later, which I was really happy about. My Jack Dempsey, 1926, this got a 1, which makes sense. You guys can see the corners over there, crease across the face. So did not get the A grade, it got the 1, so I'm always happy about that. We got the Peter Jackson, came back at 3. I mean, this is phenomenal from 1890. So these cards are kind of interesting. A little backstory on them. There's also Mayo's cut plugs with the same imagery of James Corbett, which is a big boxer in the set, but it's a copyright 1894. So this is one of those sets, I mean, there's just not enough information out there, whether it's like an 1890 release or an 1894, but still really cool. And you guys know Mayo's as well from baseball and also football. They're black border cards. These are actually white, so quite a little bit different, but really tough to find. I lucked out on buying this one raw and it came back there. I do have a 4 in my collection. I don't know though if there's a variation of it or not. So like my George Dixon, I have 2 of these. One of the names is up here, one of them's down here. I have to check and see, but phenomenal on that one. You guys can see the back over here. It's pretty clean back. So you can get this type of stuff. Can never go wrong. All right, Sam Langford, 1915. This got the 3, so happy with that one. This is gonna go in my collection. I didn't have a 1915 Sam Langford yet, and like the pose on this one, if I remember correctly, this looks very similar to the Jack Johnson. They're both looking over to the left. I mean, it could be wrong on top of my head, but very similar to that 1908, 1909 Ogden look, but this was produced way later on. Also have another Sam Langford. This is actually the rookie card. This got the 2. So I already got a 5 in my last submission. If you guys missed that one, well, I'll show you right now, actually. I have it over here to the side. So my last submission got 5 on that card. This one got the 2, which, see the quality difference. So 5 I'm keeping for my PC. But that one is available. I did have someone ask me before the video, so if the deal doesn't go through, let me know if you're interested in that length. People have asked me on that before. Up next, we have the Maze Rigney. This is one of the Venezuela cards that I picked up at the Dallas Card Show a while ago. This got the 1-5, as expected. There's a little bit of staining on the back, so that was going to be there. And then there's also a crease in the card, but this is probably the only Venezuela Maze I can afford for a while, because they are quite pricey. That one is going to go into the PC. This one is also going to the PC, Luis Aparicio. So all of these cards on the Vennies are going to have the white borders like this just because of where the placement was on the sheet. So it's really tough getting these in like higher grade. You guys can see also the back. It's kind of miscut on this one as well, but still, again, good luck finding it. And I think there's some residue over here. I think that's the reason why I got the 1.5. I don't know if they took off because of the centering on this one, because all of the examples do have this. But one thing I learned about this card, which was actually pretty cool, is that this was actually added into the set a little bit afterwards. So Luis Aparicio wasn't card number 200. I actually have his normal 62 card over here. I sold the stack, but let me go grab it for you guys. So I'll show you that. Little piece of history here. I couldn't pass that up. Where is he at? I think he's after... Here we go. So I'm going to keep this in order. So you can see the example. The US version is card number 325. The Venny is card number 200 because they wanted to add them into the set. Again, different card stock. Language is different on the back as well. And you guys can see the front versus the back on those. So pretty cool little piece of history. Still have a lot more to learn with Venezuela cards. Actually heard there was a discovery of some new 1960 cards, or stickers I should say, yesterday. One of the groups I'm in. So that's a pretty cool. Something maybe we'll cover on the channel if I pick those up. So there's that one over here. We got the Hitchcock rookie card. This one I figured was going to probably get a 2 or a 3. There's like a print dot right there, and there's some staining over here, but it still looks really nice on the front. And I looked for this card for like, I don't know, 2+ years. And luckily, I knew another collector that upgraded. I think he got a 7 or an 8, which is phenomenal grab. And he had this left over, and I ended up buying it. So this one is going into my non-sports PC. It's just really, really cool. This one, really, really like, man. We got the Edgar Allan Poe 4.5. This is the second highest graded without a qualifier. And man, it's a beautiful example if you guys see it in person. Like the imagery on these videos just don't do it justice. And this is the card I upgraded. So I paid $280 for this, which is really high, but like the quality of this card made it worth it. So you guys can see just the presentation on it, really nice as well. The highest grade without a qualifier is a 5. This is a 4.5. There is 2 6s, but I don't know, maybe they're miscut or something like that. And I was really happy with it. The one I used to have had pretty much a roached back. The back was really, really bad. And I sold that one. paid a little bit more to upgrade into this one. And thank you, John, for finding this card. John Morden, you can find him on social media, buys a lot of really cool stuff, and he's helped build my collection up quite a bit. So there's that one. Up next, Daniel Webster got the 1.5. Again, like, here's the thing with these cards. You can see like how nice these corners are, right? There's a little bit issue right there, but on the back there is paper loss. I'm trying to remember where it was, or there's staining. I think it was paper loss. Yeah, you guys can see a little bit of paper loss there, but like presentation wise, this is phenomenal. So sometimes it doesn't always matter about the grade if you're just trying to build a collection. Obviously you want to upgrade it over time, but like the corners on this one is so nice, and I definitely couldn't pass this up when I saw this online. Another one, again, look how nice this one is, corners and everything like that. This got a 1. And this one is because of that right over there. So I was really hoping this got the 1.5 on it. Fortunately, did get a 1, but still a super sharp card. I mean, it's all there from 1888. All right, so this one was authentic because I'm in size. It wasn't trimmed, which I guess that's a good thing. I didn't know what the issue was going to be on it. Now you guys can see there is a crease through his forehead, but like, this is such a clean example of the Ben Franklin. And, you know, printing standards back then aren't what they are today. So it happens. But still, I'm actually kind of thrilled that it wasn't trimmed or anything like that. No alterations. So just too small of a card. But you guys can see like how nice these corners are and like the presentation in general. So straight into my PC. I think I would, if I ended up getting like a 3 or 4 one day, would replace this. But otherwise, like if it's a 1 or 2, I'd rather just have this nicer example. Some more PC stuff over here. Go Faraday. Used quite a lot of his stuff in some of my engineering classes. You guys don't know, I was electrical engineering college. Now I run data, but love the set. Obviously has a lot of paper loss on the back and some staining, but these are just so tough to find. And now I'm like 33%, or not 30, like 40% done with the set. I actually have a huge PC card coming from this one. Well, I guess they're all technically PC since I'm building the set. But a card that even if I wasn't would be big in my PC. And I'll show you guys that once I get it back. But I actually subbed a lot of these. So you can see here is the Galileo. This got a 2. Again, really clean example in the front with this one. On the back, there is some staining, but I don't care. Robert Fulton, this got the 1.5. These cards just pop. And again, the staining on the back. Wish I got a 2, but like honestly, I was expecting a 1.5 on this one. I was expecting 1.5 as well on that one, but so cool. Another one over here. James Eads. This got the 2. Really great presentation on the front. This one just has a little bit of writing on the back. But, like, again, look at the corners and everything like that. Super, super sharp. Eli Whitney. This has some writing here on the top. Someone ended up signing this one. And I do think I have one of these that aren't signed already. I could be wrong. But I'll just use this as trade bait in the future. And the reason why I'll use it as trade bait, there's still a few bigger names that I need in the set. And there's always people that are trying to complete it. So Samuel Morse. It's got a 1. Again, pretty bad back on this. Should have 2 of these in my submission, and I do. You guys can see the other one right there. This is the one I upgraded into. So there's a crease on it there, and then there's also the back. I thought this would have a chance at the 1.5. It got the 1, unfortunately, but obviously you guys can know which one would you rather have. I mean, easily lean to that one. So another one that I will eventually end up trading or keeping. I don't mind having it in my PC. All right, so back to another Venny. I was actually surprised with this. I thought I was going to get a 2, maybe a 2.5, but this is a 1962 Sandy Koufax. His first Venny's in 59. It's so expensive, but 62 isn't right now, and I thought this was a really nice card. This will definitely be staying in my PC for a while until I can get that 59 or a higher grade 62. I don't know, maybe I would want that 67 as well, the retired one. It's actually pretty cool right after he won the Cy Young, so that'd be towards the top of my list as well. But either way, I definitely wanted to have a representation, and I don't actually have any Sandy Koufax playing day cards in my PC, so nice to add one finally. Also, another card I wanted to have for a while, so I didn't have a Jim Palmer. And this also got a 2. Well, I shouldn't say also, but this one got a 2. I thought it was going to get a 2. I thought it had a chance also at a 1.5. So happy it got there. You guys can see the back over there. There's a dot right there and then a little bit of staining. But again, Vennies they're tough. Got the 1969 Cassius Clay. This one looks pretty nice. Actually got a 1 on this one, and that's just because there is some back staining right over there and a little bit of paper loss, but imagery on the front looks fairly nice. Another one I kind of took a gamble with. So the other 1969 football cards, and I bought this on a lot. It's got a 5. I was hoping for a 6, but definitely agree with that 5 grade. You guys can see the back over there. So broke even on that lot, but did pretty well overall on some other stuff. Up next, we have some more card show pickups, and we're going to go through those. Batter up. Jimmy Fox got the 3. Really happy with that one. I was thinking he was going to get a 2 because there's a little bit of staining over there, but like presentation-wise, it's pretty good. So happy with that. 7 on the Ted Simmons 1971. These things are very tough to get in good shape. This one cleared that. 6.5 on this Johnny Bench. Nice bargain been found with this one. Really, really happy with the results. Boom, the George Brett got the 7. I was hoping it might have slipped a 7.5, but I was expecting either a 6.5 or a 7. Got the 7 on it, so that was really good. I also got another 7 on a 1975, so you guys can check that out as well. Before also, if you're still watching, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. I post multiple videos every single week, including some submissions that I get like this, as well as card show vlogs, top 10 lists, and much more. All right. Got the Joe Page 1950 Drakes. These are pretty tough to find. Good shape. Obviously, this has that over there. I was kind of expecting like a 3, maybe a 4 on it, but that's all right. I know there's a little bit of staining on the back, and I think that's probably why I got the 2.5. Plus, there's that nick over there, but again, black border cards, tough to find in good shape. Nolan Ryan, he got the 7 as well, so really happy with that example. Good looking card. I think if it wasn't as OC on the back, it would have maybe a chance at a 7.5, but there is that. Hank Aaron, this one got a 5. Little OC. It's a little bit bottom over there, but I think that's what I was predicting, maybe a 5, 5.5. Minozo rookie, this one got 3. Check that over there. 57 Minozo, this one got a 5. Good looking card, a little bit of indent over there in that corner. K-Line rookie, knew this one was going to get a 1. You guys can see that there. Cover that up though. Nice looking card. Nope. But back is a little bit stained as well. Munson, I was hoping for a 6. Thought it had a realistic chance of 5.5, and it got that. So no surprise there. Back on that one too. Don't know if I said Munson rookie. This isn't a Munson rookie. This is second year. Munson rookie 70. So apologize if I did. Can't remember. 1958 All-Star. Hank Aaron got the 5. Little OC. Little thing down over there, but still a pretty sharp card. 62 Aaron. This one got a 5. Really hoping for a 6, but it is pretty OC. over there. 1950 Larry Doby. The 4.5. The Campy 1951. Got the 5. Bob Feller. Thought this one had a chance at a 6 or a 7. Pretty clean card. Definitely is a little OC. But a great example. Color on it really pops. Dizzy Dean 1.5. 100% expected that. Big crease right over there through the card. And some staining on the back. So, not bad eye appeal though. The Yogi Berra 51 got a 4. Nice over there. Almost done with the stack. Put that off to the side. Frankie Frisch. This one got trimmed. Obviously, you guys can see that right over there. A little bit closer, but easier card to sell when it is slabbed up. Okay. You got a Minozo. This one got a 5. That corner over there. So, still pretty nice looking card. I don't know why it says 895, 961 field average. Maybe there's like a variation on this one. I don't know. I actually gotta look this one up. So kind of interesting on that one. Then we have a 1952 Bowman Larry Doby. And lastly, Herb Pennock. Again, some staining, so made sense was one. So overall, really happy with this return. What was your guys' favorite card? And if you're interested in some stuff, let me know. A lot of that non-sports stuff is going to go straight into my PC, so that will not be for sale until I can get better examples, which I can't tell you when that is. Sometimes these cards take a few years for me to find. Other than that, most of the stuff 50s through 70s,